What's up, guys? Chaz Giovanni back with another video. Yes, it has been a long time since I have uploaded to this channel. And the reason why is because I was trying to figure out we live near an airport, so this is gonna happen throughout the video. It is what it is. So the reason why I haven't been uploading as much to this channel is because I was trying to make short form content for TikTok and YouTube, well, not even YouTube, but Instagram. And I realized that yes, my videos have been helping people on TikTok, but I'm starting to notice, long form content, which is, what I enjoy doing the most. Long form content is more beneficial on YouTube. It's more beneficial here, not necessarily TikTok. So I was doing all of that work and putting out 4 to 8 minute videos on TikTok. And yeah, people will sit there and watch them. Yeah, that's cool. But I just find myself on YouTube more. I watch videos on YouTube a lot. I even there's so many different things that I watch on YouTube, from skateboarding to filmmaking to photography to van life, recipes, real estate videos. There's so many things that I watch on YouTube, and I find myself coming back to this platform every single day as if I was watching TV, right? So TikTok for me is like quick bite-sized content that you can just get into or whatever, and just, you can pick it up, put it down. You can do the same thing with YouTube, but I feel like you can build more of a connection with your audience on YouTube. And, people might say you can do it on both, but for me personally, I'm creating these videos because I want to, not because I feel like I have to. So since I'm creating these videos, right, and I want to, help the people who are watching this video, I want to help you, the viewer watching this video. I want to change gears, right? I want to switch things up. And how I plan on doing that is by going full force or going full steam into faith-based content. So instead of just doing hiking videos, where I initially started my YouTube channel out with Get Out and Explore, which was my hiking vlogs. Now that I'm married, happily married, to my wonderful wife, Brittany Wilcox, I call her Cookie. But now that I'm married, I find that I don't necessarily want to go on hikes alone anymore. I actually want to take my wife with me, and we go on adventures together. So I'm not out here just by myself, kind of like how I'm filming this video right now. But, I want to bring my wife with me, and then you guys get to see our adventures unfold on our YouTube channel, which is What the Freck. So with What the Freck, that's a whole separate YouTube channel, and it's just based, on me and my wife. We both have freckles, so that's how we came up with the name. But for this channel, and to help me be more consistent and to help me to stop overthinking so much, right, I felt like it was best for me to just go ahead and go with a topic, or go with, something that feels more natural, right? So a little bit of backstory about me. So I started out as a kid loving to help people. I love to help give advice. If any of my friends may have had questions about things that they were going through, situations or whatever, I was always that friend that would give wise counsel, good wisdom, good advice, even for a young age. I used to be called wise beyond my years. The whole, how that goes, right? So with my ability to help, encourage, and give, nature's gonna nature out here. That just is what it is. So hopefully that's not annoying. But with my ability to help people, that is what encouraged me to start Hey, Hope This Helps. So with Hey, Hope This Helps, it's not just a podcast anymore, which is, I thought I needed to make it a podcast because so many people were doing podcasts, and you know, I kind of fell into that hole of like people making podcasts, which now nothing's wrong with making podcasts, but me personally, for the type of content that I want to create, I don't want to have it, you know, set up to where I just have a mic in front of the camera and you see me, you know, talking to the camera like podcast style. I don't want to box myself in. And I felt like I was starting to do that by the content that I was creating. So going forward, I would enjoy, and I feel like you guys would enjoy it a lot more, and you'll be able to see more of my personality, more of my goofiness, more of my antics, more of my shenanigans. You'll be able to see that more authentically with me just creating videos freely. And I think that would help me to stay more consistent and stop overthinking, because as a creative, I find myself overthinking so much. I found myself even overthinking this video. So I knew I wanted to create a video when I got home, because I was out running errands, doing, you know, adulting type stuff or whatever. But on my way back, I was thinking, and I was talking to my wife, and I was like, look, I want to go ahead and create a video, right? I don't necessarily know what I want it to be. I have an idea, but I just kind of want to go for it. Because scripting videos out for me, it works to an extent, and I got to get better at scripting, but I enjoy having just a candid conversation with you guys and just kind of sharing with you what goes on in my head, or just, you know, kind of like freestyling off the top of the dome. So whatever I end up titling this video, it's pretty much going to be along the lines of a life update. So yes, this is a life update. But I also wanted to let you guys know, because I know I just recently got a subscriber today, today is Thursday, July 11th. And I just checked my phone today on my way home, and I saw that I got a new subscriber. So thank you for the person who just subscribed. And that just kind of reminded me, like, okay, you have people still watching. You need to keep going. And that was motivation. So that was some really great motivation for me to just get back in the swing of things and start creating content for YouTube and stop, like, okay, I don't know if you've ran into this before yourself personally, but if you're a creative, or even if you just upload YouTube content or upload content or create content in general, there's so many different platforms out here that you can upload content to that it can become overwhelming, very overwhelming at that. So like I said earlier, I was creating content for Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and that was like Facebook Reels and videos on Facebook. And I found that it was easier to create content for Facebook because, you know, Facebook is like your family and friends and stuff like that. You already know the people who are going to be watching the videos. So for me, it felt more comfortable, and I had to get out of my comfort zone, right? So creating content on YouTube, I may not know you or I may know you. And that was kind of something I was afraid of, which was like what people had to say, opinions and all that stuff, and I just let it get to me, right? Which is why I wasn't as consistent as I should have been. But that changes today. That changes today. I want to be more consistent. That is definitely a goal for me in 2024, and we're already in the 7th month of this year. So that's okay. That's been a goal for a while now, and I just, you know, consistency is something I feel like we should all strive to get better at, no matter where you are in your consistency journey. I feel like we should all strive to be more consistent in the things that we love and the things that we care about, the things that we're good at. Because ultimately, God gave you this gift for a reason, right? And if God gave you this gift and you know that you're good at it, you know that this is what brings you and others around you joy, why not continue to do it? Exercising your gift is one of the most important things that you can do, and doing it for good is what brings God glory. I got bugs around me, so you'll see me over here just, you know, swatting these bugs away. It's like, you know. But exercising your gift and helping people with your gift is one of the most beautiful things that you can do, and it gives God glory because God gave you those gifts to help others. Not just help yourself, but to help others. So in this video, right, in this YouTube video of me basically sharing my story with you, kind of talking about, you know, where this channel has been, which I felt like it's kind of been on life support for a while, which technically it wasn't because people are still watching the videos. Somehow the algorithm is still circulating the content, which I'm grateful for. So I think my most viewed video was actually a video about gear. It's a video about softboxes. That is probably my by far most viewed video on this channel, right? And what led me on that journey, right? So right now we're going to talk about, you know, where I kind of started, or where I got the inspiration to really get into YouTube, which was talking about like camera gear, lighting gear, photo, video gear, all that whole stuff, like all that stuff, the audio gear, you know, the whole nine. And I quickly realized that a lot of the YouTubers that I was watching, they, you know, either had the money to buy the equipment or they had this equipment sent to them, right? Now, if you're not swimming in cash and you're not getting these things, these products sent to you to review, it could be a little challenging to get new gear and review it the second it comes out, or even before it comes out, right? So for me, I'll be honest, I got a little discouraged and I was like, I don't know if I can continue to do this. So, and I also wasn't really finding a lot of joy in making that kind of content. Not knocking people who make that kind of content, but for me personally, I find more joy in, and it's, you know, creating that content, you can still help people, right? But I find more joy in giving people encouragement on their walk with Christ, and still doing things in a cinematic way. Like I can have, like, you know, my cinematic-esque shots, or my, you know, I can put on my filmmaker hat whenever I want to, right? And I think that just adds to the production value of it. But ultimately, people are coming to this video because they want to be encouraged. They want to hear, you know, what I have to say. And I can't thank you enough. That's really dope that you are coming to watch this video, and that you're sitting through this video, and that you're valuing what I'm saying. And I hope this is relatable. But so those gear videos, right? Reviewing cameras, reviewing the lights, reviewing the soft boxes, reviewing tripods, light stands, all of that stuff. That's great. But, you know, for me, I felt like I was using the excuse of, I don't have this gear, so I can't make a video. No, I'm more than just my camera knowledge. I'm more than just my knowledge in photo, video, lighting, composition, all of that. You know, I have way more to offer. And I'm not saying people who make content about photo, video, and all that good stuff, that they're not more than that, but I started to notice a lot of YouTubers were kind of getting burnt out, and they weren't necessarily happy with where their channel was going, even though they've achieved so many great things, or they're very successful, or they appear very successful in their YouTube journey, but they're not 100% happy. And I didn't want to get to that space, and I already felt that way with not even achieving some of the goals that I've already had set in my own mind about YouTube. So if there's one major takeaway that you can get from this video, is that you do not have to be a people pleaser, first and foremost. Second of all, if you have something that you're good at, showcase it. People want to see it. People want to see who you are. People watch your videos because they feel like your content is relatable. You might be funny. If you add comedic value to people's lives, then that's awesome. I don't consider myself a comedian. I may make funny jokes here and there, but ultimately I make these videos again because I want to help people. So if you watched the softbox video and you found it helpful, that's not to say that I won't create or make any more camera centric videos or production based videos or anything like that. But ultimately I want to lead people to Christ. That's what I want to do with this YouTube channel. I want to lead people to Christ and utilize my multi giftings, if you will, or talents and abilities to help edify God. That's what I want to do with my YouTube channel. So if you wondered where has Chaz been, what has he been doing, what's going on, I had to kind of sit back and reevaluate exactly what it is that I want to do with this channel. And I finally came to a place where I feel like I know where I'm going now. So if you feel like you're lost in your journey, if you feel like you don't know what you're doing, you're just kind of throwing darts at the board hoping that something sticks, this video is for you, to help you to see that sometimes you might need to just take a step back, just breathe a little bit, and then you might actually you will see the vision. You will see things a lot clearer. It will make a lot more sense. So thank you for tuning in for this entire video. I don't even know how long this was, but thank you so much for sticking around to the end. I love you guys. Hey, hope this helps. And please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Catch you guys soon. Peace. Welcome. My name is Chaz Wilcox, and I go by Chaz Giovanni because no, that doesn't make sense. None of that makes sense. Once I start just going for it and I get away from the nerves and all that stuff happens and blah. Yeah.